Hello, my dear ones. I want to speak to you today about something that has the potential to transform your life in the most profound and beautiful ways: the power of positive affirmations. You see, life is a reflection of what we believe about ourselves and the world around us. The thoughts we think, the words we speak, and the beliefs we hold are like the seeds we plant in the garden of our lives. And just like a garden, if we tend to it with care and attention, nurturing it with love and positivity, it will flourish. But if we allow weeds of negativity to grow, it can rob us of the beauty we deserve. I've always believed that we have the ability to change anything in our lives by first changing our thoughts. Affirmations are one of the most powerful tools we have to do this. When we speak positive affirmations, we are speaking directly to our subconscious mind, planting new seeds of possibility, self-love, and healing. At first, it might feel awkward or even impossible to believe the affirmations you are saying. But my love, I am here to tell you, you are worthy of everything good that life has to offer. And through the practice of affirmations, you begin to shift the very foundation of your thoughts. You begin to rewire the way you see yourself and the world. And that, my dear, is where true magic happens. As we begin to explore the world of affirmations, let's first talk about why they are so powerful. Why is it that these simple, positive statements can have such an incredible impact on our lives? Our minds are incredibly powerful. We don't always realize it, but every thought we think is shaping our reality. You see, the mind is like a sponge, constantly absorbing everything around it, the words, the feelings, the experiences. And most of the time, our minds are filled with negativity, doubt, and fear. It's easy to fall into these traps, especially in a world where we're often told we're not enough or that we need to be something other than who we are. But here's the good news. You can change that. You can transform your life by changing the way you think. And this is where affirmations come in. Think of affirmations as a tool to clear away the clutter in your mind. They help you replace negative, limiting beliefs with positive, empowering ones. When you speak an affirmation, you're giving your mind a new direction. You're telling yourself that you are worthy of love, success, happiness, and peace. You're reminding yourself that you are enough just as you are. In my own life, I've experienced firsthand the power of these simple statements. I've seen the way they've transformed my own thinking, my health, my relationships, and my entire life. And I want you to know that you can experience the same transformation. But I know sometimes it's not easy to believe the affirmations you're saying, especially when you've been telling yourself the opposite for so long. I understand that feeling. I truly do. When you've lived with self-doubt for many years, it can be difficult to suddenly believe in your own worth. But I want to tell you something important. Just because you don't believe the affirmation yet, doesn't mean it isn't working. Affirmations are like planting seeds in a garden. The seed doesn't sprout and bloom overnight, but if you continue to water it, give it the sunlight it needs, and care for it with love, it will eventually grow into something beautiful. So too will your affirmations. The more you repeat them, the more they begin to sink into your subconscious mind, and the more you begin to shift your beliefs. It may take time, but with consistency and patience, you will see the change. You are planting new thoughts in your mind, and those thoughts will eventually replace the old negative ones. It may not happen all at once, but slowly, gradually, you will begin to see things differently. You will begin to feel differently. And that, my love, is when the magic starts to unfold. Now, I want to talk to you about one of my favorite affirmations. It's a simple one, but it's so powerful. I am worthy of love and respect. Say it with me. Go ahead. I am worthy of love and respect. Does it feel a little strange to say it? Does it feel like it's too much to believe right now? I understand. Many people feel that way when they first start using affirmations. But let me tell you, this affirmation is the truth. You are worthy of love. You are worthy of respect. And you deserve to treat yourself with the kindness and care that you would offer to someone you love deeply. For many of us, we have been conditioned to believe that we are not good enough or that we have to earn love and respect. But love and respect are not something that should be earned. They are your birthright. You are worthy of these things simply because you exist. As you repeat this affirmation, I want you to imagine what it would feel like to truly believe it. Imagine waking up each morning with the knowledge that you are deserving of love and respect, not just from others, but from yourself. Picture yourself moving through your day with confidence, knowing that you are enough. And when you face challenges, as we all do, remind yourself of this truth. I am worthy of love and respect. It will help you stand tall in the face of adversity. It will give you the strength to say no when you need to, and the courage to say yes to things that bring you joy and fulfillment. The more you say this affirmation, the more you will begin to see yourself in a new light. You will begin to treat yourself with more kindness, more compassion, and more love. You will begin to set boundaries that honor your worth. And as you do this, you will find that the people around you will begin to treat you with more love and respect as well. This is the power of affirmations, my dear. They change the way you think about yourself. They change the way you feel about yourself. And ultimately, they change the way you experience the world. But it's not just about saying the words. It's about believing them. It's about allowing yourself to truly accept the love and respect that you deserve. And that takes time. It takes practice. But with each day, you will get closer and closer to fully embodying the truth of who you are. I encourage you to start with this affirmation. Say it every morning, every evening, and any time you need a reminder. Let it sink into your heart and your soul. Allow it to become your truth. As you continue to work with affirmations, you will find that the positive energy you're putting out into the world will come back to you in ways you can't even imagine. You'll begin to notice subtle shifts in your thoughts, in your feelings, and in your experiences. And you'll also begin to notice that the people around you start to respond to you differently. They will sense the love and respect you now have for yourself, and they will mirror that back to you. This, my love, is the magic of positive affirmations. So let's keep moving forward together. Let's continue to plant these seeds of positivity in our minds. Let's continue to water them with love and care. And let's watch as they grow into a beautiful, abundant garden. Now, my dear, let's talk about something that often holds us back from embracing the full power of positive affirmations: fear. Fear can be such a powerful force in our lives, can it? It can cloud our thoughts, block our progress, and prevent us from truly stepping into the life we deserve. But fear is also a product of the mind. It's not real. It's a projection, an illusion. And the beautiful thing is that we have the power to dissolve it. When we start using affirmations, especially affirmations about our worth, our abilities, and our potential, fear can show up. It may say, "Who are you to believe that you are deserving of love and success?" Or, "What makes you think you can change your life?" These voices are the echoes of past experiences, old beliefs, and societal conditioning. They are not your truth. When you encounter these fears or doubts, don't try to ignore them or push them away. Instead, gently acknowledge them and say, "Thank you for showing up, but I choose to believe something different now." Affirmations are not about denying the reality of your fears, but about choosing a new reality. You are choosing to believe in your power, in your worth, and in your potential. Let me share with you an affirmation that has been especially powerful in overcoming fear. It's one that I have used time and time again, and it never fails to shift my energy. I am safe, I am secure, and I am always supported. Say it with me, my love. I am safe, I am secure, and I am always supported. This affirmation is a reminder that you are never alone in this journey. The universe is always supporting you, guiding you, and providing you with what you need. When you feel fear creeping in, remind yourself of your safety and your support. Your fears may not vanish immediately, but by continuing to affirm your security, you begin to change your relationship with fear. When I say I am safe, I want you to picture yourself surrounded by love and protection. Imagine a warm, glowing light that surrounds you, shielding you from harm and offering you comfort. You are safe in your body. You are safe in your mind. You are safe in your journey. When I say I am secure, I want you to feel a sense of deep rootedness in your own being. Your sense of security doesn't come from the outside world. It comes from within. You are grounded, strong, and steady, regardless of what's happening around you. And when I say I am always supported, I want you to trust that the universe is working with you, not against you. Every step you take, you are being supported. Whether it's through opportunities, synchronicities, or the love of those around you, the universe is conspiring in your favor. You are never alone. This affirmation, when repeated regularly, has the power to shift your entire perspective on fear. It allows you to embrace life with an open heart and a confident mind. It reminds you that you are not at the mercy of your fears. You are the creator of your own reality. But let's go even deeper into this idea of fear. Fear often shows up because we are about to make a change. It appears when we are on the verge of stepping into something new, something that challenges our current identity. When we use affirmations to build our confidence and our self-worth, we start to confront the very beliefs that have kept us stuck. And that's when fear often feels the loudest. It feels uncomfortable, doesn't it? When we challenge the old stories we've been telling ourselves when we step out of our comfort zone, it can feel like we're walking into the unknown. But, my dear, this is where the magic happens. The unknown is where transformation begins. Think about it. Every great change in your life has come from stepping into the unknown. Every moment of growth comes from the willingness to be uncomfortable for a while. And affirmations help you navigate that discomfort with confidence and trust. I want to remind you that change is not only possible, it is inevitable, but it begins with the way you think about yourself and your life. When you use affirmations to shift your mindset, you begin to change the trajectory of your future. You begin to create a life that aligns with your true potential. Here's another beautiful affirmation that I encourage you to use whenever you feel resistance to change. I am open to new possibilities and new experiences. Say it with me, my love. I am open to new possibilities and new experiences. This affirmation opens the door to all the opportunities the universe has waiting for you. When you say it, imagine yourself stepping into a new chapter of your life, free from the constraints of your old beliefs. You are open to receiving all the blessings that are meant for you. You are ready for the next step in your journey, and you are not afraid of what lies ahead. Every time you say this affirmation, you are inviting new experiences into your life. You are telling yourself that you are ready for growth, ready for transformation, ready for abundance. And I promise you, the universe will meet you where you are. But I know, sometimes we hold on to old beliefs that we don't even realize are there. Maybe you've been taught to believe that you don't deserve success, or that you need to struggle in order to have what you want. These old beliefs can be deeply ingrained in us, and they may be the very things that are blocking your progress. So here's another powerful affirmation to help you release those limiting beliefs. I release all beliefs that no longer serve me. Say it with me. I release all beliefs that no longer serve me. This affirmation is like a cleansing breath. It helps you release the past, the old patterns, and the negative beliefs that have kept you stuck. When you say this affirmation, I want you to imagine yourself letting go of the heavy baggage you've been carrying for so long. Feel the weight lift off your shoulders. Feel the freedom that comes with releasing what no longer serves you. And as you release, make space for new beliefs to take root. New beliefs about your worth. New beliefs about your potential. New beliefs about the kind of life you are meant to live. This is the beauty of affirmations. They help you release the old and invite in the new. They help you let go of the stories that no longer serve you and create new stories that empower you to step into your greatness. The more you use these affirmations, the more you begin to transform your mind, your body, and your life. You are creating a new reality, one thought at a time. And I want you to remember, this is your birthright. You were born to thrive. You were born to live a life filled with love, abundance, and joy. Let me take a moment to remind you of something incredibly important. Transformation is not a destination, it is a journey. This journey of embracing positive affirmations and shifting your mindset isn't something that happens overnight, and it doesn't need to. What matters is the commitment you make to yourself each day, the small choices you make to reinforce your worth, your joy, and your belief in your potential. I know that sometimes, as we work with affirmations, we might feel impatient. We might feel as if the changes we're hoping for aren't coming quickly enough. We might feel as if we are still trapped in old thought patterns, still struggling with doubts and fears. But I want you to remember something that I've learned through my own life. Change comes in waves, not in a straight line. Some days, it will feel like the affirmations are working perfectly and you feel unstoppable. Other days, it will feel like the old beliefs are creeping back in, trying to take over. That's okay. Be gentle with yourself. Growth is messy, and that's part of the process. The important thing is that you continue, even on the days when you don't feel like it. Just keep saying those affirmations. Keep believing that change is happening, even when you can't see it yet. Think of yourself as a gardener. You've planted beautiful seeds of affirmation in your mind, and now it's time to water them with patience and love. Not every seed grows at the same pace. Some might sprout quickly, while others might take a little longer to bloom. But over time, you will see the results. Just keep tending to your garden. Keep showing up for yourself. I know you might be wondering, how long will this take? The truth is, there's no set timeline. The most important thing is that you trust in the process. Trust that your mind, your body, and your spirit are working together to create the life you deserve. Your affirmations are planting new seeds, and as you continue to nurture them, you'll start to notice a shift. But here's the magic. Even before the external changes begin to manifest, you will start to notice internal shifts. You will begin to feel differently about yourself. You'll start to believe, perhaps for the first time in your life, that you are truly worthy of love, respect, and success. You'll begin to feel a deep sense of peace and security, knowing that you are supported by the universe and that everything you need is already within you. And in this process, it's essential to celebrate the small victories. So often, we focus on the end result, the big change, the transformation that we want so desperately to see. But the truth is, it's the small steps that lead to lasting change. Every time you repeat an affirmation, you're making progress. Every time you choose to believe in yourself, you are one step closer to the life you've been dreaming of. Instead of criticizing yourself for feeling like you're not making progress, try saying something like, "I am doing the best I can, and that's enough." Or, "I am learning and growing every day." Affirmations are not just about reinforcing the positive. They are also about embracing the journey with all of its ups and downs. It's about being kind to yourself, especially on the tough days. It's about acknowledging that transformation isn't a straight line and that it's okay to stumble along the way. What matters is that you keep going. What matters is that you continue to show up for yourself even when it feels difficult. I believe in you, and I want you to believe in yourself. But I also want you to remember that the path to self-love and self-empowerment is unique for each of us. Your journey will look different from mine, and that's okay. Your timeline will be different, and that's okay too. The important thing is that you continue to use affirmations as a tool to remind yourself of your worth and your potential. Or they will guide you through the rough patches, help you release old beliefs, and strengthen your connection to the truth of who you are. And as you go on this journey, remember to keep your heart open. Sometimes, when we are focused on achieving our goals and manifesting our desires, we forget the importance of simply being present. We forget to savor the little moments of joy, peace, and gratitude that are already around us. Affirmations are powerful, but they are also a reminder to stay grounded in the present moment. Take a deep breath right now. Inhale deeply and exhale slowly. As you do, feel the energy of this moment. This moment is enough. You are enough. There is nothing more you need to do to be worthy of love, peace, and abundance. You are deserving of everything that life has to offer, simply because you exist. Here's another affirmation I want to share with you, one that brings us back to the present moment. I am grateful for all the blessings in my life, both big and small. Say it with me. I am grateful for all the blessings in my life, both big and small. Gratitude is a powerful affirmation in itself. It opens your heart and your mind to the abundance that surrounds you. When you focus on what you are grateful for, you begin to see more blessings in your life. You begin to notice the beauty in the little things, the smile of a stranger, the warmth of the sun on your face, the quiet moments of peace. Gratitude shifts your energy from lack to abundance. It reminds you that you are always supported, always loved, and always worthy. And when you combine gratitude with affirmations, You create a powerful force for positive change in your life. I want you to take a moment to think about something powerful. Imagine that your mind is like a garden filled with all sorts of thoughts. Some of those thoughts are beautiful, nurturing seeds, and others are like weeds, negative beliefs, past hurts, or doubts. Every day, you make a choice. You can either focus on the seeds that grow love, positivity, and abundance, or you can give attention to the weeds that keep you feeling stuck, scared, and unworthy. What you might not realize is that you have the power to decide which thoughts you water, which ones you nurture, and which ones you choose to release. This is where the magic of affirmations comes in. Affirmations are like sunshine and water for the positive seeds in your mind. Every time you say something positive, every time you affirm your worth, you are nourishing those seeds of greatness that are within you. Now, I know there are moments when we feel as if we're not worthy of this love, or that we don't deserve all of the goodness that's available to us. It's as if our minds are trying to sabotage us, telling us that we're not enough, or that we'll never change. But that's just a lie, a belief we've been conditioned to accept. Deep down, you know that you are worthy. You know that you are capable of healing, transforming, and living the life you've always dreamed of. But how do we begin to truly believe that, especially when the old negative thoughts feel so strong and persistent? This is where self-compassion plays a crucial role. Self-compassion isn't just about being kind to yourself when things go wrong. It's about giving yourself permission to be human. It's about acknowledging that it's okay to not have everything figured out, and that you are doing your best in the present moment. It's about loving yourself, even when you fall short of your own expectations. Because the truth is, we are all imperfect beings, and that's what makes us beautiful. When you practice self-compassion, you start to shift the narrative in your mind. Instead of criticizing yourself for not being perfect, you start to embrace the process of growth, knowing that it's okay to take baby steps. Affirmations, when paired with self-compassion, become an unstoppable force. They begin to rewire your brain, helping you to see yourself through a loving, compassionate lens. One of the most powerful affirmations I've ever shared is, "I am doing the best I can, and that is enough." This simple statement holds so much power. When you say it, you are acknowledging that you don't have to be perfect. You don't have to have everything figured out right now. You are worthy of love, respect, and success simply because you are trying. And that effort, that commitment to growth, is more than enough. You see, too often, we hold ourselves to impossible standards. We think we must have it all together before we can love ourselves. But I want to tell you this: you don't need to be perfect to be worthy of love. You don't need to have it all figured out to be deserving of joy and success. In fact, the more we try to perfect ourselves, the more we resist the natural flow of life. The universe does not require you to be perfect. It only requires that you show up. It asks that you believe in yourself and take steps toward the life you desire. The rest will follow. Now let's talk about the importance of consistency. Affirmations are powerful tools, but they only work if you commit to using them daily. Think of them as a muscle that you need to strengthen. The more you say them, the stronger they become. The more you speak your affirmations, the more they sink into your subconscious mind, replacing the old negative patterns with new empowering beliefs. But here's the thing: consistency doesn't mean perfection. There will be days when you forget to say your affirmations, or when you feel discouraged, and that's okay. It's part of the process. The key is to not give up, Just like with anything else, it's the small, consistent actions that lead to lasting change. It's about showing up for yourself every day, even if it's just for a few moments. Here's another beautiful affirmation to add to your collection. I am worthy of all the good things life has to offer. Say it with me now. I am worthy of all the good things life has to offer. You are worthy. You are deserving. This is your birthright. But in order to receive all the goodness that life has for you, you must first believe that it's possible. You must first open your heart to the idea that you are worthy of abundance, love, and success. This affirmation will help to shift your mindset, to open the floodgates of possibility. Let me tell you something. Your life can be transformed by the power of your words. Words are incredibly powerful. They can heal, they can uplift, and they can create. When you speak with intention, when you speak with love and belief in yourself, you begin to shift the entire energy around you. The universe responds to your energy. It matches your vibration. And when you speak words of empowerment, love, and abundance, the universe has no choice but to reflect that back to you. You may not see the results immediately, but remember, every affirmation you say is a seed planted in your mind. Over time, these seeds will take root. They will grow into new beliefs, new actions, and a new life. It's like planting a tree. You don't see the fruit overnight, but with time, care, and patience, that tree will bear fruit. Your life will begin to bear fruit too. You will begin to see the results of your efforts. And if you're ever in doubt, remember this. I trust the process of life. I know that everything is unfolding perfectly. This affirmation reminds you that life is happening for you, not to you. Everything is unfolding exactly as it should, even if you can't see the bigger picture just yet. Trust that the universe is guiding you, that the right people, circumstances, and opportunities will come into your life at the right time. Now, I want to leave you with a powerful thought to carry with you. You are exactly where you need to be in this moment. You're on your path, and every step you take, no matter how small, is leading you to the life you deserve.